Welcome back to Prompts for Purpose and Perseverance, Prompt 5. Go beyond your best by date by simply being the best by all comparison. Now, when you hear best by date, what comes to mind? Here's a little story that will get you thinking. Now, these days, just about any mouth-watering meal can be delivered fresh to your door. But what about the era of the milkman? My late father-in-law, Norm, was a milkman who delivered to small towns in Minnesota, places so isolated that residents rarely lock their doors. Now, I bet for most of you, your only vague reference to a milkman is the joke about him being somebody's real dad. So let's fast forward 50 years to today, where I'm going to let you in on a little secret. And that secret is that the grocery store is my happy place. It's where I do my best thinking. It's where I am the smartest person in the aisle with my online grocery list, my digital coupons, and my nifty nutrition apps. I even have a glutenator app that I could scan foods that could conceivably come back to haunt me later. Yep, I'm the smartest person in the aisle until I find myself in the back of the store staring at a sea of milk whose refrigerator compartments are a mile wide and almost a mile deep. So many choices: soy, oat, almond, coconut, goat's milk, and even sheep's milk. You name it, some kind of animal or nut produces it. But even more important than what it's made from is its expiration date, better known as the best by date. I fling open that frosty door to dive into that sea of milk to check out the first milk carton. The best by date is in just 3 days. So I reach back 2 cartons. This one, I look at it, it's a week away. I'm still holding out though. By now I am on my tiptoes, elbow deep almost to my shoulders, and pull out that last carton and ding, 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 the best by date is in 10 days. I am so excited. I snatch that carton. I do a turnaround, fade away, jump shot, and score by chucking it into the cart. And then I roll. But I slow down because I realize that over the last year, I have felt like those first few milk cartons being scrutinized by my perceived best by date. Now, how many of you have felt passed over because you were thought to be past your prime? I remember being on Zoom calls, feeling like I was really staring at the actual Brady Bunch squares. But instead of being Marsha, I was old Alice in the middle. More people were asking me, "Hey Gail, when are you thinking of retiring?" What was really happening is that they were checking out my best by date, just waiting for my contents to go sour. Now, in the workplace, it's only natural to want the freshest products and the newest brands, but what about experience? Most companies want millennials and Gen Zers with lengthy best by dates. But the reality is, if those younger folks are not satisfied, guess what? They're ready to move on for more money. Now, back to my happy place. As I move on, I look up and I spy a bright green can. What does that label say? It says Libby's. Now you know what? When it says Libby's on the label, you will like it on the table. Well, if you remember that, then the milkman probably was your real dad. Now, the best by dates on canned goods are almost forever, right? Just like influencers on social media. Many people of all ages use social media just to stay fresh and relevant. The fact is, influencers' best by dates won't matter as long as their content is engaging and entertaining. Now, as I reach up for that Libby's can, I decide right then and there that I won't be labeled or defined by my Best By date. I will be the one on the top shelf that everyone reaches for because, like Libby's, I am a proven product with experience and satisfaction behind my brand. So, before I head to the checkout line of my happy place, I will leave you with this senior discount tip, a coupon that I clipped just for you. It says, always think beyond your Best By date and strive to be simply the best, better than all the rest, regardless of your Best By date. Now, I want you to think, how might this apply to your life? Join me in my next snippet from my new book coming out this spring, Prompts for Purpose and Perseverance, that will be dedicated to good sportsmanship and goodwill in the greatest game of life. Just in time for the Super Bowl, I would think.